trying to make this video as fast as possible, but this is the last frame of a special edition of Metal Gear Solid V, and it says not yet, it's not over yet. And I do a couple videos describing why I think this has predictive programming and it's tied into like Marty McFly and a lot of these other coding that is covered on these channels. It has the 88 coding. His name is 811, the initials, so you get your 88 right there. He's very cryptic. He themes a lot of his stuff. He's political, and the game was often advertised as just the MGS TPP, and I'm like, whoa, he's a Japanese game creator. Is he making a statement on the TPP? He's political. He knows and includes Freemasonic symbolism in his games. Like, it's almost undeniable at this point, now that I've even learned a lot more, having come back online, a few other things. I explained why I thought the game was also a pre-tribute to Bowie's death, or Hope's death, however you want to believe it. Because he was heavily themed in the game. There were a few songs. Diamond Dogs was a big part of the game. You were part of a mercenary group called Diamond Dogs on like a oil rig type thing. So that was like the theme of the story, and it had a lot of 1984 theming in it. So that's why I was a little bit confused when I started hearing the words TPP and 1984 in the same week. I was saying to myself when the game first came out, is like, TPP has got to be on purpose. Like, it means the Phantom Pain as far as the game goes, but because he was a Japanese creator and he's very political, I just thought it was a definite, there was like a reason he titled it that. But it also scares me that he had a lot of 9/11 symbolism in his game. And like that last frame you saw, it's not over yet. So just so you guys can see the Freemason symbolism in the face right there, the triangle, the Diamond Dogs, the one-eye symbolism. It's all throughout the game. It takes place in Afghanistan during the Cold War in 1984. It had so much Ingsoc symbolism, and Big Brother is watching you. It was Big Boss instead. Your Big Boss. It's crazy. BB 22. Solid Snake. See the little archway, the triangle here. Like, I didn't notice any of this stuff. Now coming back to it, I can't not notice it. See, it looks like the square and the compass, or like a triangle here, and the one-eye symbolism right in front of your face. But what is most eerie about this is the prelude to this game came out sometime March 2014. I don't know if it was. It would be crazy if it was Skull and Bones 322. But I think it was actually the Ides of March. I'm not sure though. What started in Ground Zeroes? That was a game. That was what the game before this was called. The Prelude must end with V. And you saw the last frame of that. It was like, it's not over yet, and it showed the towers. Bizarre. So just real quick, I feel like last year when his game released, it was heavily coded with Bowie, and then Bowie dies, or Hoax dies, or however you want to look at it. The game also was heavily coded with 1984 symbolism, and the title, like I said, was TPP. Metal Gear Solid 5, or V. He never really called it 5. That's another weird thing. It was just V. He actually did say it's not 5, it's V. So then it was TPP, the Phantom Pain. And yeah, kind of weird, huh? That both 1984, which was like a real theme in the game. If you want to spoil yourself, there's a lot of depiction and a lot of themes of his series. He uses hexagram symbolism. There's a lot of as above, so below. The tree of life. One of the games is like based off. So I just kind of coming back to them being like, wow, like they're really full of this symbolism. It's crazy. So yeah, 1984. I'm sure you've heard it's selling right now. Here's why it resonates now. Now, PBS. Go on. Just thought I would put this out there and date it that that game might be alluding to something not good, because both TPP and 1984, which is a really heavy theme of that game, occurring. Oh, it's just weird. It's weird. Yeah, and then TPP is in the news today, the same day, and it's not like he hasn't made predictions before, like I said, because his game also had David Bowie in it. And being in a hospital, like the game opened with you waking up in a hospital with David Bowie playing on the radio. When they teased the game, this was like one of the trailers, and it said like coming 1984, and it came out in like 2015 on September 9th, so 9/1, and like I said, the last frame of the special edition episode 51, which was like the Lord of the Flies episode, it ended with "It's not over yet," and the frame was of New York City pre 9/11, 1985. It might have been, because that game took a year for you to go through it. So it was weird.